Hello, Rakib.
Hello, Mr. AD.
Thank you very
How should I
much for
pronounce it?
coming in.
It's my pleasure, sir. How should I pronounce your name? Is it RD or RD or
RG,
something different?
RG,
RD. RD.
RG. That's good. That's good. RG.
RD.
Your name is good, Rakib.
Rakib. Yes, it's my nickname.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Rakib. I know you are a very great teacher. I'm very
I don't
really.
think so. I don't think so. Let it be
But
true.
I'm very like to watch your videos, and especially you are very creative. You have some different lessons, and 1 minute lesson, it is really impressive.
Thank
I
you.
know one of them you made lesson with your, I don't know,
My niece.
is
My
she
niece.
your
My
niece?
niece. Yes.
Yeah.
She's just 10 years old.
Wow, she is very good in English. Say
Yes,
hi,
she's
hello, you
very quick
from
learner.
Russia.
Yes. Okay, no problem. I will.
Can you tell me about a little bit about your
Okay.
way of teaching?
Okay.
Share
Yes. Okay.
Any joined
So
us?
thank you.
Any? Hello.
Thank you, Mr.
Hello. Hello, Adi.
Hello,
Hello.
Any.
Hello. What's name? No.
Rakib Nurun Nabi.
Oh, no, Nabi Rakib. Okay. Thank you.
Hello. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Annie.
Nice to meet you.
3104. So is number your part of your name, your school name? So Annie is a first name and 3104 your surname. So you can say that, okay, I am Miss 3104. It's just like
Hello.
hello.
Rakib.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Any, I asked
Yes.
Rakib to tell us about his teaching.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. RD and Annie. Miss Annie, thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Excuse me. I love to learn things that create value. I love to learn things that add value to our life. I love to learn those things. So whenever I learn something new, I think, what if I share this very thing with others? What if I add something to their life? And what if I do something for them? So from this perspective, I started sharing good things. It is not formal teaching, it is just sharing. And I saw a quote from someone I cannot remember who said that, but it was wonderful. That is, sharing is caring. So if you really want to care about someone, you should share some good things. So deep inside, I feel it. Okay. So from this notion or feeling, I started sharing good things from my childhood. So whatever I knew, if I thought, yes, that is something cool, something interesting, I started sharing. I shared that thing with others. That doesn't mean that is everyone accepted, but I tried. At the end of the day, that was my satisfaction from my end. That I tried. That's it. So as far as teaching concerned, I started teaching English back in 2006. So it was kind of experimental work, you can say, because I just started learning English seriously in 2004 or 5. But from my childhood, I had a deep fascination for this language. So whenever I got time, I tried to read some lines from here, from there, from billboard, from newspaper headlines, but I didn't understand most of them. I didn't get through. But I just tried to do something. So at the end, I told myself, okay, yes, I tried to read some lines, and that was my pure satisfaction. Okay, so I started learning English, communicative English, back in 2004 or 5, at the tail of 2004, or in between 4 and 5. Okay, and I started teaching English in 2006. Okay. So from then, every year went past me, I was more engaged. I was engaged more in teaching. So every single year, I met more students than the previous year I had.
Rakib?
And I was, yes?
Go on,
Yes.
go on. It seemed like connection was lost. Go on.
Oh. So, okay, thank you. So
The
this is how I
pictures are
started.
frozen. The
So, can
picture
you hear me?
frozen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear your voice, yeah, but the picture is frozen.
Oh, okay. Is it the animation movie Frozen, or my picture is frozen?
Your picture.
Oh, thank you. So thank you. The thing is, this is how I started the process, the teaching, and it is still going on, but a new platform has been added that is online. So I wasn't very active, okay, in taking part in online activities, but now I have taken this a wonderful opportunity to share some quality education. Okay, so I'm not expert, but whatever I think that, okay, that is great, that is interesting, or whichever just makes me, wow, I think, wow, it is worth sharing with others. Okay, so from this sensation, from this feeling, I'm just doing it. Okay, so well, it is not my process, it is the background of what I am doing right now. Right, so why I am doing it? Because I want to spread good things, the things that add value to your life. That's it. Okay.
That's great.
Excuse me, where are you from? I don't know, where are you from? I'm sorry.
I'm from planet Earth. It is the third planet of our solar system, and the country name is Bangladesh. It's in Asia.
Oh,
We
yes, okay.
are the neighboring countries of India. Okay.
Yeah, true. Because I got many friends from Bangladesh as well. Yes.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, of course. Before so many.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. So, did you study a specific for? I mean, your background. I mean, study as a specific in university. Do you study at university before teaching?
Yes, but my subject wasn't English. I
Oh,
have
what's that?
always
Really?
studied. Yes, my subject was not English. My subject was applied accounting. So
Accountant.
it was yes, applied accounting. It was under Oxford Brookes University, situated in England, and we were part of global students. So I enrolled in from my country, and everything is conducted by British Council, situated in my country. Okay,
So
but
where do
for
you
the
live?
love, for the passion for this language, I've been I've taken this as my profession as well. Okay.
Where do you live anyway?
I live in Bangladesh.
Oh, okay.
right now. Yes.
So, you told me you gave us a long explanation that, if I don't mistaken, you did not teach a informal education, or so that means that you did not teach it at school.
I teach at a school.
Oh, at
I
school
work
as
for
well.
3 schools. Yes, I work for 3 schools.
Wow.
But
Three.
yes, in my country, it is. I mean, you are allowed to teach some schools like private schools. Okay, you have, if you have the quality, you can do it, no problem. Okay, with that thing. So it is not necessarily important to have a degree in that particular subject. Okay,
Ah,
it is not
I see.
important.
Mhm.
If you have
Mm.
quality, okay, if you have quality, just jump in. They are very much happy to, you know, uh, take you or receive you as one of their teachers. Okay, so far I have worked for 3 schools and one government project. Okay, there was a project like this, our learning and earning development project, under which I had to teach my many students to make them able to communicate with others, especially clients from different parts of the world. So I was a
Mm.
part of that project as well. It was really cool
Mm.
and really amazing. I learned a lot of things from them. Okay,
I teach
so that's it.
online.
No, it's offline. The government project was
Mm.
offline and everything is offline. And
I
recently,
see.
RD and Miss Annie, you will be very happy to know that I have been selected as one of the teachers of pilot project under IOU, that is International Open University, uh, based in Gambia. Yes, International Open University. So I've been selected as a pilot project teacher. Okay, they have
Wow.
started a new
Wow.
project. Yes.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Uh, you're going to move to Gambia?
No, not that,
Or-
not like that. It's online based course.
Online based.
So all I'm doing is I'm just I need to make some video lessons based on their materials, and
Mhm.
I'm sending them over, and then they will kind of distribute or sell or something like that, like the other courses they run. Okay, under the same
Mm.
university.
Wow,
So it will be a challenging job for me. Yes.
you have a lot of jobs, and where did you get energy for doing this everything?
um, if you think
He's
that
still
that
strong.
Yeah.
Go.
so okay, so I right now I quit teaching at schools, and that is why I have plenty of time, you can say.
Mm.
And recently I have been very busy, RD and Miss Annie. If you allow me, I can share that thing with you. I'm very busy with a new project right now, so if you
Oh,
allow me, I can share that thing with you. I'll be very
course.
Mm.
excited.
Go on.
Good.
Mhm.
Of course, yeah.
The thing is, I am compiling word book for the learners all over the world. Okay, so it is not like other word books. It is going to be something different. So
Mhm.
it is something like Miss Annie and RD, sir. That is, um, in Oxford Dictionary there are around 200,000 words in
Mhm.
Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. Okay, RD, sir, you may have, you may know that, and Miss Annie as well. So there are 200,000, almost 200,000 words in the dictionary. Okay,
Mhm.
and Oxford, the committee, thought that, well, what if we, make a list of most important and most common words? So they did it. They did it. They made a list of the most common and most useful words in English. And they said that if anyone knows all the words and all the meanings of these words, he or she will be able to understand around 90%, any, around 90%, around 90% of written and spoken English. So they
Oh
made a
my
list. Don't get me
God.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I said something maybe you have missed, Miss Annie and Ardi. Did
Mhm.
you hear me,
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
sir?
Mhm.
From 200,000 words, they have chosen some words, and those words are put into a list. And they say that if anyone learns all the words and all the meanings, this person will be able to understand around 90% of typical spoken and written English. So I'm not talking about 200,000 words, Miss Annie.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking
I
about
got
the
you.
list.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
There are some
yeah,
people, for example, there are the application
yes,
Anki,
that's right. Yeah,
and there are a card that names 4,000 uh, essential
yes,
words, English essential
yes.
words,
It
and
is. It is 3,000. It is
mhm,
3,000 words. Okay,
mhm.
just
Yeah,
3,000 words.
I got you.
So
What you are
yes,
talking about?
yeah, yeah. Thank you. So they just made a list, but they didn't give any kind of extra information. Okay, they didn't add any extra information. Like, well, Mr. Reddy, you know that if you just know just one meaning of a word, it is not kind of learning, right? It is not going to help you
Mhm,
properly because
mhm,
you need to know a lot of other things as well, like pronunciation, like actual meanings, and of course the application, how you should apply, and of course how the word sounds. Okay,
mhm,
how the word looks like when it is used in a sentence. So you should know them. But in the list, there is just list. There are just words. So there is nothing more. Okay. So
mhm,
I have been trying to collect, and I've been trying to compile all these things together in a single book. Okay.
mhm,
And there are some cool features that have been added in my book, and you can say that. And these are the things that are going to make my project uh, like something different from other word books as well. Okay, so I can give you an example. That is, no word book has audio, right?
mhm.
But my word book will have audio section. So
Oh,
like,
that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
you
It's very
yes,
useful.
you will be.
Mhm,
Thank you. You will be given a link, and once you click the link, you will be downloading all the voice tracks. So I
mhm,
am giving my own voice to record 3,000 words, all the pronunciations with my own voice. I am recording. Okay,
mhm,
and
mhm,
you will find all the pronunciations of these words. Okay, and you can download it directly to your PC or your smartphone. Okay, and you can learn. You can keep listening whenever you want. Okay, and whenever you have time, no problem. You don't need to have access to internet,
mhm.
right? So you can do it offline, no problem. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and at the same time, at the same time, RD, I have I have included the audio of examples as well.
Mhm,
So there are many examples I have added, and I am adding, still adding, and and I have given my own voice to record the example sentences as well. Okay.
mhm,
So some learners, as a learners, I felt that, well, I just learned the word, I learned the pronunciation of the word, but if I somehow learned the example sentences as well, it would be great for me because I would feel more confident and I would use that thing in my speaking more naturally. Okay. So from my feeling, from my thirst, I felt that, well, that very thing maybe, is felt by many learners all over the world. So
mhm,
I am trying to give my own voice to record all the example sentences as well. That will be more than 3,000. That will be at least 3 to 5,000 example sentences, because for some words, I have given 2 or 3 example sentences with my own voice.
mhm,
So it's really a daunting task. And some people told me, okay, Rakib, you can do it with the help of Google. If you just put the sentence and it will read for you. So you can record their audio. So you don't need to do it anymore with your voice. So
mhm,
I did not like the idea because it is so robotic. And I just wanted to make it from my own voice. I just wanted to make a good connection with my project. Okay, because people are going to listen to me, listen to my work. That's it. So another thing, RD, I'm very, very happy to do, that is, I have added all the meanings of every word. So, you know, many words have more than one meanings, more than one meaning. So let me ask you a question, RD. That is,
yeah, of course.
okay, that is the word take. The word take, T-A-K-E, the word take. What do you think? How many, how many meanings does the word have?
Oh,
How many meanings?
a lot. If we,
I'm not talking about phrase. I'm not talking about phrase. I'm not talking about idioms. Just the main meanings. How many of them you think the word take has?
I think it is take, get, come,
State,
and state, and
set.
said.
Yes,
There are a lot of meanings.
lot of
The
meanings.
most useful, and maybe
Words.
it has several decades of using, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, that's right. The word take in Oxford Dictionary, the word take has 42 different meanings.
42.
42.
Wow.
Can you believe it? 42 different meanings. I
Yeah,
have,
it's easy
yeah.
for me. Actually, it is easy to believe, and because I was interested in, but for some learners, it might be very confusing and.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm,
Definitely, yes.
mhm.
So, I mean, your English is wonderful, and you know, you are unlike others. So,
Oh,
yeah, I
thank
mean,
you.
I'm not comparing your English with others. Okay, so I'm just going down to the level of common learners, and I am trying to think about from their perspective. Okay,
Mhm,
that's it. So the word take has like 42 meanings, and I have not cut out, or I have not eliminated any
mhm,
meaning of the word. I
mhm,
have added every meaning that is in the Oxford Dictionary.
mhm,
So maybe the number of words will be 3,000,
mhm.
but the meanings will be, of course, more than that.
Yeah,
So for 3,000 words, maybe they are going to learn 6 or 7 or so thousands of meanings. Okay, so that is one of the
yeah.
coolest features. And
Sometimes it makes me shake of fear about about English grammar and using words, and especially phrasal verbs. Mhm,
oh, yes, phrasal verbs also will be there. Yeah, it can be. It is a nightmare to many people. I know that. And phrasal verbs and idioms.
mhm,
Yeah, they sometimes they create problems. I know that they are really confusing, and the list is, you know, is um, is ever increasing. You know,
mhm, mhm,
lots of phrasal verbs are being added, and you know, almost 4,000 new words our Oxford Dictionary takes every year.
mhm,
Almost 4,000, around 4,000 new words.
mhm.
So it's
Wonderful.
So
really
how to memorize all those things?
how to memorize. Well, I
Hmm.
have, just hold on. My one of my cats needs to go out, so I need to open the door. Just hold on. Okay, so I'm back.
Mhm,
So how to memorize? So I will not go for the word memorize, because memorizing stuff is kind of daunting and boring to us, and we no longer want to memorize things. But what I can do is I'm going to create video lessons based on these words. For example, I'm going to take 10 words from these 3,000 words, and I'm going to make a video lesson, like a dialogue session or something, a storytelling or something like that. And I'm going to post it. Okay. Somewhere else, maybe in here or somewhere else. Okay, so they're going to see that how these words are used. Okay, so if this connection is created, I think that will be a better way of understanding things. Okay, I believe. So it is not just
Can
not like
excuse me.
memorizing
Excuse me.
things.
I got something in mind. I
Yeah,
cannot
sure.
hold. I cannot hold myself, you know. And I listen to you about description or only one words having so many meanings, and how to make learners, English learners especially, to more interest, to more eye catching, and not having, I mean, get bored, you know, how to understand every single word easily. Do you have special way to understand smoothly without memorizing a lot of things, you know, because that is like disturbance, you know, this distract people the minute they are interested to learn English, you know. There is any interesting way to do to get
Okay.
easier to understand?
Okay, that's a wonderful question. So interesting, the word is, I think to me, it is very kind of relative. So the thing that is interesting to me may not be perceived as interesting to you or others.
Yeah, true.
So it varies from person to person.
Mhm.
And it is totally impossible for me to reach every single person, every single learner, not every single person, every single learner. Not every learner is going to accept my work. Not every learner is going to like my work. No
Yeah,
matter how much effort I am giving, it doesn't matter to them. The matter is, I am trying to give my best so that I can reach at least some learners, some serious learners who can guide others in future. So it is something like a slow learning, right? It's kind of slow learning, slow digestion, but the impact will be huge, very strong, rather than very light learning or something like that. Okay. So let's get back to your question directly. Interesting thing, yes. So as I have told you that, Miss Annie, that I am giving my best. Well, maybe there will be some video lessons based on this, as I've already told you. There will be kind of quiz. There will be kind of live sessions with learners. Then maybe I will choose the word take for one session, right? And I'm going to give example sentences, and you are going to say, yes, yes, yes. You have used the word take with that meaning in your sentence. So that kind of thing. So whenever I will be able to make kind of interactive lessons with learners, I think they will have better opportunity to learn to grab things, uh, in a much more smarter way. Okay, so time will say, and whatever I need to do, whatever I have to do, I will do. Okay, I believe. Okay. But
Mhm.
right now, I have these plans.
Okay, thank you very much. There is another question I shouldn't ask you, and if I wouldn't, I would regret it. I
Oh,
saw
sure.
you on Web Talk. Tell me, how
Yes.
often do you use Web Talk? What do you think about Web Talk? Mm,
Okay.
do you see potential in your job using Web Talk? Mhm.
Okay. So I was invited a few months ago to join over there, and I
Mhm.
joined. And not because I had interest, but because the person who told me, uh, is respected. I respect this person very much. Okay.
Mhm.
And he told me, okay, Rakib, just join me on Talk, and that's it. I just joined. And this is how all started. And if you ask me about the potential, well, I think, not I think, I believe, I mean, I have reason to believe that in future, if they are truthful to their statement, I mean, if Web Talk stays or remains truthful and does what they say, I mean, do what they say, I think the users of Web Talk will be benefited in future. Okay, so to what extent, I don't know, but I believe they're going to be benefited. I mean, I'm indicating some kind of monetary thing, okay, money related thing. Okay,
Mhm.
they're going to be benefited. but I'm not very interested about that thing, but I'm interested about spreading good thing.
Mhm.
So that is my benefit. Okay. So it is also very relative question, just like Miss Annie asked me, that is interesting thing. So benefit can be a very relative term as well, to me as well. So I am making, I have already posted like around 100 videos to several groups. I post my videos in many groups on Facebook, but I don't get any money from this activity, but I keep doing it. And what is my benefit? Benefit is I can see some people are being helped. I can feel that some people are just something, harnessing something from my videos. They're receiving something. That is my benefit. Okay. So if you say benefit, and if you want to mean the money thing, I would say, well, web talk is going to benefit you in future, maybe to this extent or more. I don't know. But if they stay, or if they remain truthful, okay, if they do what they say, you are going to be benefited. And to me, I will look for the opportunity to reach people. I will look for the opportunity to help others. If they provide me, if they offer me that opportunity that way, I'll be benefited in my way. That's it.
Okay. Adi, I got a question. May I ask Rakib
Yeah,
for
yeah,
one more
of course,
question?
go on. Mhm.
Yeah, because this is here you the boss, so I have to take a promise. I mean,
Thank
permission
you
to
very
you.
much. Thank you.
Because
Oh, 10 minutes left.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh my God.
pay attention.
No, no.
How
I
time
can hold.
flies.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's my question. Really, I cannot hold. Like explode from my head. Like at everybody. I mean, every single learners that I met, and including me, especially. Most of them after graduate came out from school, they cannot speak usually, so what the thing maybe method, or what the system should be changed to make
Yes.
different ratio after
Yes.
come out from
Okay.
school. Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. I got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Time is running out. So
Sorry for
it is
grammar.
nice to listen to you. It's nice to hear you
Oh.
say, because you present things wonderfully. But okay, it's free version. So Ardi, now I want to seek for your permission. Should I give the answer to the question?
Yeah, yeah, of course, go on, please.
Of course. You
It's-
said.
Okay.
there is no
Okay.
need my permission to ask.
No. Of course, there should be one leader. So you are our leader right now. Okay. So the thing
Okay.
is, Ardi and Miss Annie, have you ever heard? Have you heard the name of Gautam Buddha?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yes. He said that wonderful thing. He said, "You are not learning when your mouth is open."
Mhm,
True.
I repeat, you are not learning when your mouth is open.
mhm,
The same thing or principle, whatever you say, can be applied
mhm,
and can be observed why in 2020 we are not learning properly, because we don't listen much.
mhm,
We don't listen much. That is the only solution. We can't make our student listen to us. We can't make it, right? We just brag ourselves, we just present things, but they don't listen. So listening is the key. In the same way, Miss Annie,
Yeah.
did you understand? Did you started speaking, or did you learn speaking by reading or listening? Just tell me.
By
In your,
listening.
of course,
Yeah,
listening.
by listening.
So listening.
Because yeah, if I can, sorry, if I can add, I think this is the thing, that if we open our mouth, so we cannot listen to others. Because when we speak, we cannot listen. But if we listen, we can get that I don't know. I think so.
Sorry, I didn't get your point.
I mean, you told me that about
Listening.
if you speak, you cannot listen, right? We cannot learn. We cannot learn when you speak, because when we speak, we cannot learn to. We cannot listen to others, because we listen to ourselves. Because sometimes, when sometimes when we listen to try to reply but not try to understand, something like that.
Okay.
Sometimes when
Okay.
so that's the thing, that when we speak, when we open our mouth, we cannot listen to others.
That's right. That's wonderful. You are right. So my principle is, my way is listen, learn from listening, and apply what you have learned. I repeat, I prefer listening.
Yeah.
I try to learn from my listening, and I try to apply whatever I have learned from my listening. Okay. So listen, learn, apply. That is the thing. That is the simplest way I try to follow. So when you speak, I try to listen. When RD is speaking, I'm trying to listen to him as well. So as a listener, I should do it. You deserve it, right? Not because I want to listen to you, but because you deserve it. Because you are speaking, you are opening your mouth, you are sharing your insight, you are sharing your ideas. Wonderful thing. You are just illuminating the world. So why shouldn't I listen to you? So this sensation should be grown up in learner's mind. By whom? By teachers, I believe. So it is our failure. We fail to do so, and we blame our students. They're not listening. But it was our responsibility to make the habit of listening.
True.
So one more thing. Just hold on. So okay. Can you see that? Can you see that thing? Can you see that thing? It's
Reader's Digest.
Reader's Digest.
But small.
Yes. Yeah, I read it regularly, and it is a very old one. It was published in November 1995. Okay. So I just want to read us a line from. Just hold on. Okay, Zoom. Just don't get us out. Just hold on. Okay. You can say I was reading the article the other day. You can say that. Most important thing you can. Okay, most important thing you can do for your child. Okay. So I'm just sharing just one line. That is, the most important thing, according to David, is reading aloud to your child. Reading loudly to your child. It is the most important thing you can do. And
exactly,
he said that RD, that we have concentrated so hard on teaching children how to read, and that we have forgotten to teach them to want to read. So we have concentrated so hard on teaching children how to read. So we concentrate on how to read, but we don't want to. We just don't teach them to want to read. Have you got the point? Have you got the point?
Yeah.
So we just concentrate on reading, but we shouldn't do that. We should make them, or make our children, want to read. Okay. We have to.
Thank you very much.
Got it.
Sorry.
Got it.
Less than
So
3 minutes left.
Have you got any? Have you got any? What is the main problem?
Yeah, true.
Okay.
I got it. Got it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Several less than 3 minutes left. Please tell me just several words to our viewers.
Closing.
Sorry,
shortly.
You.
Me? What about?
Yeah, Rakib.
To our viewers. To our viewers.
To our viewers. Okay, so our viewers, thank you so much. It's a wonderful opportunity for me. And the thing is, listen, learn, apply, and of course, be respectful. to everyone you encounter, to everyone you see, to everyone you face. Your life, you have to make it beautiful or otherwise. Thank you. That's it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Awesome.
Annie, your turn.
Oh,
Your
me?
turn. Yeah,
As well?
yeah. Say
Oh, I got
something to
nothing
our
actually.
universe.
Actually, I got nothing to say, but because Rakib already shared you awesome tips. So for me, just like if you want to practice, just practice more and more because practice makes better. Just let's rock on, you know. That's
Rock
all.
on. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm
Yeah,
very
that's like
impressed,
this.
Rakib, of your philosophical approach to learning, and it was a really interesting time. And I have so sorry that this
Okay,
is
no problem.
limitation of time, but
We will
I
have more
hope
sessions in future.
Mhm. Yeah, but I hope we'll meet not once in future, and we'll talk a lot. Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a nice time. Good luck.
Good luck.